Okay, so welcome to the second video in the Educational Uses of Educreations series, and this video is going to focus on digital storytelling. Digital storytelling is a multi-dimensional way of telling a sequence of events, and it's very similar to traditional storytelling, except it involves merging those traditional elements with technology, such as combining voice, text, audio, images, and video. According to Robin, 2008, digital stories push students to become creators of content rather than just consumers of content. Weaving together images, music, text, and voice, digital stories can be created in all content areas and at all grade levels while incorporating the 21st century skills of creating, communicating, and collaborating. So to achieve the potential learning benefits of digital storytelling, the following instructional sequence is suggested. So I'm just going to go through a series of steps that could help both educators and guide students in the process of actually creating a digital story. So the first step is for students to come up with an idea. And Robin suggests that the idea could be focused on a personal narrative, so perhaps it's some form of a memoir or autobiography piece, a historical event, or stories that are designed to inform and instruct. So once they have the idea for their story, students would next conduct research to find out more about the topic. And for novice learners, educators may need to model then how to identify potential resources, determine the credibility of a resource, and how to extract and organize pertinent information. Once students have conducted some research, they'd next plan their digital story using a storyboard. So prompts such as what images will you use, will there be text on the screen, what audio is going to accompany it, as well as really identifying what's the purpose and who is your target audience. Those questions can all support students in this planning process. And on screen you can see an example of one template help to plan the sequence and components for each frame. However, there are several different templates available online. So once they've planned it out, the next step would be for students to actually use the storyboard to create and produce their video. And then once students have created this video, it's important that they share it with others. Okay, this allows then the opportunity to receive feedback from others to see how successful were you in achieving your purpose and targeting your audience. And it also allows students an opportunity to reflect on their learning as they watch their work back. So each of those steps previously described can be supported using Educreations. Students must carefully plan out the order of their slides and carefully select the appropriate images and audio to convey in their message. According to Robin 2008, as learners do so, they develop enhanced communication skills because they learn to conduct research on a topic, ask questions, organize ideas, express opinions, and then construct meaningful narratives. So students who participate in the full digital storytelling experience also benefit from learning to critique their own work as well as the work of others, because this facilitates social learning and emotional intelligence. So the fact that Educreations does not allow the ability to edit a recording requires that students carefully plan and critique their storyboard prior to recording. So to close, I'm just going to provide an example of how Educreations was used in digital storytelling. In this particular clip, students were asked to identify the most important issue they felt was affecting our world today, and then prepare a presentation to inform and inspire their peers to take action. So they then shared their presentations by uploading their video into the classroom Educreations community, where they received feedback and questions from their peers. So I'm just going to share one example of one grade 6 students' digital story.
Scientists believe that climate change is the most serious threat facing the world today. Due to the human actions, the release of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere has caused a significant increase in global temperature. This increase in temperature will result in changes to the natural environment, which in turn will affect species around the world, including us. Many of the activities humans engage in today are contributing to climate change. Driving our cars, cutting down our forests, and even eating at levels higher on the food chain all release greenhouse gases, such as carbon dioxide and methane, into the atmosphere. And while our actions cause climate change, our actions can also bring positive change. There are many things we can do to decrease the size of our carbon footprint. Ride a bike, use renewable energy sources, plant a tree, and buy locally grown food. In the words of Gandhi, we must be the change we wish to see in the world.